Hey, what is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports, Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over one MLB game for Monday, April 19th, 2021. I'm going to try and show you both sides of each team, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And if for some reason you're curious to know who I'm picking in this game, you'll have to join my Patreon. My picks are always in writing, underlined, and italicized. For more information on that, please read the description of this video. I wish you the best of luck in your pick today. Let's go ahead and get in today's game. We're going to do an early morning game, White Sox and Red Sox, for them to close out their series between the two. White Sox smacked them 2 times yesterday. And let's see what these numbers have for us today. Date numerology on this side, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. Game numbers on this side. The way I have it set up is I have the away team up top. Right here is the manager's record. Right here is the starting pitcher. Right here is the season record. In the middle here is the head-to-head between the two, all-time and for the season. And at the bottom here is the home team, their season record, their pitcher, and their manager's record. So my first thought was, okay, White Sox beat them twice in a row in a doubleheader yesterday. Red Sox could be getting their revenge today. I know that the word Boston sums to 22. They're playing in Boston. They can even the series. Boston Red Sox can even the series 2-2 head-to-head against the White Sox for the season with the win. Red Sox would get their 11th win for the season. And what's interesting is their pitcher, Nathan, it's the 66th day of his current 31-year-old age. 31 is the 11th prime number. 66 is the 11th triangular number. Red Sox can get their 11th win for the season. White Sox would become 8-9 with a loss for the season. 89 is the 11th Fibonacci number. So the 89, the 11th fib. 66, the 11th triangular. 31, the 11th prime. So potentially Red Sox, their pitcher, Nathan, it's the 65 days or total span of 66 days since his 31-year-old birthday, which connects to 11. Red Sox get their 11th. What's interesting about his birthday is it's on February 13th, and today is the 213th day on the Hebrew civil calendar. So I thought that was interesting. He gets the start. So there is a revenge narrative here for the Red Sox. I'm sure they want to get back at what they did yesterday. Excuse me. But some interesting numbers here. 44 date numerology on the Gregorian. Starting pitcher for the White Sox, he wears the number 44. It's the White Sox 17th game for the season. It's the Red Sox 17th game for the season. Red Sox starting pitcher, he wears the number 17. Emphasis, that 17 sums to 44. And it sums to 109. And today's the 109th day on the Gregorian with 44 date numerology. So that's pretty cool. So Red Sox have an interesting upset, or not an upset. Well, it is an upset. White Sox are the, I think, the favorite. But a revenge narrative, a revenge upset narrative. 11-6, 11-6, 89. If White Sox lose, they become 8-9. 89 sums to 116. So as this 11 is occurring with the pitcher, the Red Sox and the White Sox become 8-9, like 89. 89 sums to 116. Red Sox would become 11-6. So that would be my Red Sox upset revenge narrative. And then let's look at White Sox. If they were to go ahead and just win and become 3-1, It's the pitchers, Red Sox 65, or total span of 66 days since his 31-year-old birthday on 2/13. Today, 213th day on the Hebrew Civil. If we emphasize the 65 and not the 66, so it's 65 days or total span of 66 since his birthday. The 65 would go along with the Red Sox losing. White Sox can become 6-5 on the road with a win, and then they would go into their game tomorrow on the road with 6-5 date numerology, 65 date numerology, and they'd be 6-5. And then the Red Sox would get their 7th loss for the season. 7 sums to 65. So he could be responsible. Red Sox get their 7th loss on the 65 days since his birthday on 2/13, on the 213th day of the Hebrew. 7 sums to 65. 65 sums to 139. And the Red Sox manager could get his 139th loss to go with it. And if we take this whole number, 10, 7, 107, 107, we spell it out, we see that it sums to 173. And for the Red Sox pitcher, this is his 173rd start for his career. So it's interesting how that would play out. White Sox, they would become 9-8 for a season record instead of 8-9. If we type in 98, 98 sums to 64, and it sums to 53. White Sox pitcher, his name sums to 53, and today has 64 date numerology on the Gregorian. 64 sums to 86, and it's 86 days till this guy's next birthday. And one thing I did miss about the number 44, with it being 44 date numerology, if Red Sox lose, it would become 4-6 at home. And 46 sums to 44. So you have two good narratives there. It's tough to go by with little records like this when it's just starting off for the season. But I think it's fascinating that he was born on 2/13 and he gets to start on the 213th day. So it's either going to be a good thing for him or a bad thing for him. The 65 is interesting because they can get their 7th loss. 7 sums to 65. 107, 173rd start. 107 sums to 173. 65 sums to 139. The manager would get 139. White Sox 6-5 heading into tomorrow with 65 date numerology. But on the 66th day of his 31-year-old age, you can start to make the 11 case. 66, the 11th triangular number, 31, the 11th prime. Red Sox could get their 11th win. White Sox would become 8-9, the 11th Fibonacci. The words 89 sums to 116. Red Sox would be 11-6. In Boston, they would even the score 2-2 head-to-head against for the season. Boston sums to 22. So you have two compelling ones. Alright, well, I wish you guys the best of luck. Hopefully this helps. Thanks for watching.